are you? My name's Moses. What's your name? Well, nice to meet you. Isn't it a beautiful day today? I was just out admiring God's creation. The trees, the grass, the sky, the birds, even the bugs on the ground. All God's creation. You know, I love to tell stories. You know, I wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. Now, I want to share a story with you today, I guess, on how God created everything. Have you heard that story before? Well, let me tell it to you. In the beginning, there was God. There was nothing else. God said, "Let there be light." All of a sudden, there was light. Now, it wasn't like you just went over and turned on the light switch and the light came on. There was no such thing as light at the end. So let's try this for a minute. Close your eyes. No peeking. I see you, Timmy. Close your eyes. What do you see? It's just nothing, isn't it? It's just darkness and nothingness. And that's what was there until God spoke. Now open your eyes and you can see everything around you. That's how God worked in our universe. You know, the first day when he said, "Let there be light," and then he separated the night from the day, and he called it, or the light was day, and the night was the dark. And he separated the two, so we have day and night. And then on the second day, he put water on the earth, and he covered every bit of the earth in water, and then caused part of it to recede away and to make dry land. So that's where we get all our oceans and our lakes and our rivers. And I love to go to the lake. Have you been to the lake with your parents? Or maybe you've been to the ocean with your parents? And you see all that water? Isn't that amazing? Well, God put that there on the second day. And then the third day, he put the plants around. The trees and all these plants that are behind me, the grass, all the flowers. Oh, it must have been so beautiful. And then on the fourth day, he made the stars and the moon. Have you ever gone outside at night and looked up in the sky and seen all the stars? Maybe seen the moon too? Well, God made all of those. And after he did that, he came back on the fourth day. He made the fish and the birds in the water and in the sky. And then on the sixth day in the morning, he made all the animals that walk the earth. And the sixth day in the evening, he did something very special. It was his most precious, the thing that he was most proud of that he made. And he made it differently than he made the other things. Everything else, he just spoke and it was there. Like he said in the beginning, "Let there be light," and there was light. He created light just by talking. But in the afternoon of the sixth day, he made something special. He actually made it with his hands. You know what that was? That's right, Adam and Eve. The ones that, the man and woman. That's what you come in. You're either a boy or a girl of Adam and Eve. God made you too. Did you know that? God wanted someone to love so much that he made them himself. He actually got down and in the dirt. The Bible tells us that he made us out of the dirt, and then he did something extra special that he didn't do with any other creation. He breathed life into us. It's important because, you know, God can't die. He's always been there, and he's always going to be there. And so when he breathed in us, he gave us a part of himself. Have you ever been out on a cold day and you went, and you could see the breath come off of you, that mist that came off? That's the same thing that God did when he created man. He breathed his own life into man so he could be alive. And not only that when he becomes alive, but that there would be a part of him that would never die. And you know, God loves us so much that he allowed us to be on his creation. You know, at the end of the sixth day that he made man, He gave man the responsibility of taking care of all his other creation that he had put on the earth. All the animals, all the plants, all the fish, everything was in Adam's control. And it still stands with us today that God trusts us to manage the world that he created. And he still loves us so much that he wants us to be part of with him. You know, when we die, sometimes you may have a family member that have died. We have a chance to go to heaven and be with him again. That's all the story that I have for you today. I hope that you know, or that you've learned from this story. You can hear my old friend Ebenezer over here. He wants to be in the video too. Yes, I see you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you come to church today, we have a coloring book on the story that I just told you that you can get your mom and dad to ask for, or you can ask for, and we can give you a copy of that, and you can color it and keep it yourself and look at this story again. But I hope that you know as you go about your day today that God loves you very much. I'm so glad we got to spend a little bit of time together. Join me next week. I've got a friend of mine who's going to tell us another story as well. If you have a chance today, tell your mom and dad that you love them and let them know that God loves them too. Well, I've got to go for now. Until next week, God bless you.